Midnight hums in shades of blue, windows glowing, slow parade. Every thought begins to fade, footsteps melting with the sound. Heartbeat sinks with streets around. Gravity feels soft and light, like the city's holding tight. No direction, no demand, just the moment in my hands. Let the echoes draw the line between your pulse and mine. After the quiet falls, we dissolve in the air, moving under low light. Nothing heavy to carry. After the quiet falls, all the noise disappears. I'm awake in the calm, where the rhythm is clear. Shadows dancing on the wall. Time slows down, I feel it stall. Every breath becomes a wave, washing over what we save. Silver tones inside the night, thoughts align without a fight. Every worry drifts away, like the dark before the day. No reflection, no disguise, only truth behind your eyes. Let the silence overflow, teach our bodies how to go. After the quiet falls, we dissolve in the air, moving under low light. Nothing heavy to carry. After the quiet falls, all the noise disappears. I'm awake in the calm, where the rhythm is clear. Slow frequencies unwind, every lock inside my mind. If tomorrow never calls, I'm enough inside these walls. Floating deeper, losing form, safe within the sonic warmth. No beginning, no goodbye, just the now passing by. When the quiet falls again, I won't need to understand. I'll remain within the flow, where the night moves slow. Corners blur inside this room, golden tones erase the gloom. Air drips slow along my spine, every sense rewrites its time. Footprints vanish where stand. Space responds without command. I don't search, I don't resist. I exist the way I drift. No arrival, no return. Just the pattern that I learn. Let the sound reduce the edge. Every thought begins to shed. Amber pulse theory flowing through my core. Nothing left to measure, nothing to ignore. Amber pulse theory keeps me intertwined with a soft emotion inside my mind. Ceilings float above my head. Static warmth replaces dread. Every color feels delayed, like a promise gently played. Muscle memory, let's go. Move without the need to know what is real or what is near. All becomes sincere. No precision, no disguise. Only shapes I recognize. Let the tempo breathe me in, where the quiet starts within. Amber pulse theory flowing through my core. Nothing left to measure, nothing to ignore. Amber pulse theory keeps me intertwined with the soft emotion inside my mind. If the outer world dissolves, I won't need it to resolve. Every second recalibrates what the heart communicates. No horizon, no delay, just a loop that wants to stay. Holding form without a name, never asking to be saved. Be safe, be safe, be safe, be safe, be safe. As the sound begins to thin, I remain where it's been. Amber pulse theory, moving endlessly. Faded color leaving pressure far behind. Low vibrations in my feet, every step feels incomplete till the sound pulls me inside somewhere I don't need to hide. No reflection chasing truth, only pulses turning smooth. Let the tempo guide my frame, I don't question what I gain. Blue hours breathing through my bones and skin. Every thought is lighter than it's ever been. Blue hours breathing, no weight, no flame. I dissolve inside the rhythm, lose my name. Lose my name, 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 lose my name. Under layers of release, I don't search, I don't resist. Every worry out of tune, drifting like a fading moon. If tomorrow finds its way, it can wait another day. I remain inside this zone, fully here, fully gone. When the sound begins to thin, I still feel it underneath. Blue hours breathing, moving endlessly. City breathing underneath my skin, concrete dreams slowly drifting in. Street lamps blur like distant stars, I forget exactly where we are. Every signal feels reduced, heavy thoughts are feeling loose. In the space between the sounds, I'm no longer earthbound. No resistance, no control. Every beat dissolves the soul. Let the moment rearrange everything I thought was fixed. I'm floating on low tides, nothing pulling me down. Every motion feels endless as the floor spins around. I'm floating on low tides in a place without weight. All the pressure is fading as we vibrate in wave. floating on low tide. These slow motion signals running through my veins. Every second opens like a gentle frame. These slow motion signals hold me where I stay. I don't fight the feeling, I just drift away. Baselines curling through the room. Time releases all its rules. Eyes connect and look away. Meaning floats but doesn't stay. Every breath becomes a thread, stitching what I never said. Gravity forgets its role when the sound takes control. No direction left to choose, nothing here that I can lose. Let the rhythm draw the line between your pulse and mine. These slow motion signals running through my veins. Every second opens like a gentle frame. These slow motion signals hold me where I stay. I don't fight the fear, worry out of phase, melting into softer days. No beginning, no retreat, just the sway beneath my feet. If the world begins to bend, I don't need it to make sense. When the silence starts to glow, I'll be nowhere I should go. Only waves I recognize, slow motion signals. Glass and shadow intertwine, hours loose and start to slide. Street noise turns to distant grain. Nothing here feels sharp or strained. My reflection bends and fades, like a thought that misbehaves. I don't chase it, I don't care. I'm suspended somewhere rare. No agenda in my chest, every second feels compressed into something warm and wide, where I don't need to decide. This soft static feeling running under skin, every layer opens, letting silence in. This soft static feeling keeps me gently wired. All the weight I carry quietly expired. Walls begin to softly spin as the sound moves deeper in. Every signal loses form, turning tension into warmth. Eyes align without a plan, touch speaks louder than the hand. Every worry slips its role as the moment takes control. No correction, no demand, I don't need to understand. Let the tempo draw its way, I won't pull, I won't delay. This soft static feeling running under skin, every layer opens, letting silence in. This soft static feeling keeps me gently wired. All the weight I carry quietly expired. If the outside fades to none, I won't miss where I'm from. Every breath rewrites the frame. I'm not searching for a name, suspended in between what is felt and what is seen. Nothing broken, nothing tight, city in a glide. When the sound begins to thin, I'll still feel it settling. Soft, static feeling, staying with me. City glow dissolves my focus. Hours bend but never notice. Shadows stretch along the floor. I don't feel the rush anymore. Air is thick with subtle tone. Every step feels overgrown. Something pulls without demand. Like a touch I understand. No instructions in this state. Every pause arrives on time. Let the sound reshape my shape. Leave the edges undefined. Velvet gravity holding me to pour through a place I felt before. Nothing sharp, nothing tight, only warmth without a fight. If the morning starts to call, I won't answer it at all. I remain where pulses bend, neither star